Okay, so here's a rundown of how you're going to use Sonos. So when you first open it up, you got your home screen. This is where basically everything's at. This is where you're going to live most of the time. Whatever's down here in the dark gray is the room that you're controlling at this time. So if you tap this, it's going to bring up the settings for that specific room. In this case, this is my family room, and it's got different modes here. Volume control, obviously. If you swipe back down, it's going to go back to the home screen. Now, if you swipe up on this, it's going to be a list of all the rooms that you have in your house. Now, if you go here, or you can also do it this way, by clicking System, it brings them all up. Now, let's say we want to play music in the family room. So right now it says TV audio, but if I go onto here, I can either select from recently played, all your different streaming services. This is Sonos Radio, so it's got like trending, your favorites that you've added into Sonos, basically a list of all the different stuff. So in this case, let's say I put in Spotify. Now let's just say I'll select this one. I can just hit play. Now it's going to start playing off my Sonos Arc over here. Now, let's say I want to have this music throughout the house. This little icon right here is your group button. So you can go on here and you can turn the volume down from here. Let's say I want to, you can either click everywhere. Now it's going to select every single room. But let's say I don't want in my wife's office right here, and I don't want the basement theater. So now if I click apply, it's going to now play music throughout everywhere. When you tap on the volume here, it gives you brings up all the volumes from each rooms. So like I'm gonna turn down in my office, but then I could turn it up louder in the kitchen. Or you can do your master volumes, and it's gonna kind of control the volume for all those, and it's gonna end up equaling them all out. Now, if you wanna switch back to, or you wanna switch to something else, you can go back into here. I can go into any of my different streaming services. And that is basically a quick rundown of each individual room. Now, let's say I wanted to play something different or in my kitchen. I would just deselect my kitchen, hit apply. Now, when I go back into rooms, it's going to show that the kitchen is separate. So I can click kitchen, and then I could put on this random hit list. I'm not even sure what that is, but I can click play. Now the kitchen is going to start playing that. It usually takes a couple seconds, if not pretty instantaneous, but now it has that room, so it shows you whatever's grouped, and then whatever name is up top, that is your main source provider. So if it's gonna be something different, then that's gonna be listed under there. So let's say I wanted to group let's say my theater to the kitchen. Click apply, boom. Now the theater downstairs is playing with whatever the kitchen is. You can do 100 different combinations depending on the number of speakers you have. Now that's basically the Sonos in a nutshell.